For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's poppin', everybody? It's a Saber94 coming at you guys with a double feature today using Darkling Discard again. I know that I showed a bunch of matches with this deck. I do plan to show you guys some more new decks from the latest set, the current set. But I wanted to return to this guy a little bit more because I like him. I want to show a few matches. So let's see, we're going to open up with the Dino and Rotom. So good enough start, I guess, for now. And as always, I guess I'm going to be saying this all the time now, but check out my website, guys. I'm updating it steadily. Got the new set up for One Piece. Pokemon you guys got from set 1 to generation 1 to gen 7. All the cards from base set up to Cosmic Eclipse. I got all the Pokemon cards, the pop sets, promos even. I got a lot. I don't know if I'm going to be putting up the newer stuff from Sword and Shield onwards because you can find those, like, for example, like the older cards, it's a bit more difficult to find them. Like the Pokemon TCG official website has them, but they're kind of in a shitty way. Low resolution and, yeah, not great. But the new stuff, they got like dedicated pages for like the new sets from Sword and Shield. I think starting with Chill and Rain and on, they got those up to Scarlet and Violet, the current sets. So I don't see there's much point in me putting those up. And, you know, I do, obviously I'm paying for the website. You don't got like unlimited space for stuff. So I got to be careful with my space too. Not sort of wasted. Anyway, so let's see what we got going on here. Playing against the Gardevoir. It's actually good for me, I think, because Gardevoir X is weak to darkness, so I can kill that bitch or dude. I don't have a boss's orders in this deck though. We got no way to pull, so if he doesn't decide to use it, I would never be able to pull it. Anyway, but milling their cards should still be good, I think, because, you know, they discard a lot of stuff themselves, but then they always make sure they got their super rise and recovery cards and shit. But if we just dump a few things when they don't expect them, some key things, it should sway the game in my favor. Let's just say that. Okay, so I'm gonna start the milling immediately, and I think I'll keep my hand because I got the Hydreigons, and I've really been feeling or missing Elden Ring, man. It just comes to my mind every now and then, like just right now for some reason. Ronnie the Witch came to my mind. There's the DLC. I haven't bought that yet. I don't know if I ever will. It's the thing with that game that it was great for like an experience, but just to play it again, which I ended up doing anyway, when my computer broke down and I couldn't do shit. The combat isn't the same for me. Like in Bloodborne, I prefer the combat in Bloodborne. So I don't know, when I'm thinking about the DLC and everything I've been hearing, how it's so damn hard, you gotta be super patient, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And I'm thinking how much of a bitch it was with Malenia. I don't really want to bother with it. I just want a new game, I want a new Bloodborne, damn it. But having said that, like I don't even got the time anymore to play, man. I'm working on the website, got this channel, got even some other stuff behind the scenes you guys don't know. I always got my hands full. Gotta do what we gotta do. Okay. So far I haven't taken any prizes, but Hydreigon is gonna do the job here. Kill these fucking monkey bitches. I hate them. And discard his cards. He's sort of struggling to evolve into his guys. He got the Curly out, but no Gardevoir yet. And I'm gonna get a rare candy with the Arven and the Seal Stone. I can get another free card with that. I suppose get Hydreigon with this, I could. We drew the Ultra Ball. I mean, I've got my guys ready and they're fresh. Now, even though Gardevoir can do a lot of damage with the little guys, I still don't think he can do enough damage to 1-hit KO a Stage 2 EX. And that's the important thing. As long as I can get 2 attacks minimum with Hydreigon, I think I'll be good. So, get our first prize, but keep discarding the cards. That's the most important thing. So he lost the Professor Scoop Up guy and a Gardevoir EX. That's great. For me. Promotes the Curlia. I mean, he's really having difficulty. I'm glad I killed the Munkidori too. It's out of the way. He's got to get it back or something. Or get another one down. And, yeah, we're just going to keep at it. Keep at it with Hydreigon. You guys like it when I say that? Oh, and this guy scoops. Okay, I suppose it shouldn't be that surprising. So that's game number 1, going on to the second game. But yeah, like when I was playing Black and White, I remember so many years ago, I was probably like 17 the first time I played those games. I'd like read the guy's name and pronounce it in my head Hydreigon, not Hydreigon. But I know it's like Hydreigon is the way you're supposed to say it. At least what most people do. Okay, and then after this, I mean, I intend to show you guys a little bit more Hydreigon. Then I want to do... I'm not going to spoil it, but I am going to do another damn regular ass deck. That's not an EX or just rule box Pokemon. I hope it works out, because I've been saying it, man. I'm tired of saying it. I know you guys are tired of hearing it, but I'm sick of the shit HP on these Pokemon. Like the small Pokemon. And then besides that, I do want to make a fire deck too, just to make use of Victini. I'm not quite sure though what to build with that. There's a bunch of options, like a bunch of other Stage 1 fire Pokemon from previous sets. I'm not too sure. You got to keep in mind, if you use that Victini too, then fuck you. Playing against these shitty ass Snorlax decks. Speaking of stuff that I fucking hate. Now, on the bright side though, I do have an answer for these fuckers. At least. Milling your ass. Instead of damage, if you try and get me stuck, I'm just gonna keep attacking with Dino to mill you. Hopefully this fucking works out, because otherwise, you know, I got a couple of switching cards, but if this guy does some shit like get the Rotom on the field and then he makes him stuck, there's only so many times I can switch if I can even make that happen. Because he's running these bitches to discard my trainers too. There goes 2 of them. I think the key is just to keep attacking with Dino. Maybe if I get Swellers, it's going to be even better. And it should work out. Perfect. And plus, the Mimikyu, it blocks damage, but it doesn't block effect. So even if he decides to promote that, if I get the Hydreigon EX out, I can still just mill 3 cards. Okay, and we get the switch in hand. I'm going to spread the energies around a little bit, but at the same time, I gotta be careful with them, because he could get somebody stuck, discard energies, and then it doesn't matter who's active. I do want to see some stuff though, so I'm gonna go for the trekking shoes. What I want to see is the Zwellis, and I do see the Ultra Ball, which is great. I'm gonna take this opportunity to discard the youngsters, dig out the Zwellis so I can discard more cards from his deck. And this is gonna be a very shitty ass matchup. One-sided slaughter, either going my way or his way, decking each other out. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Stupid ass shit. Not really much skill involved. I don't care what anybody fucking says. These new like modern troll decks, they build cards specifically for them, like this little flute whistle thing here. These sorts of cards didn't exist in Gen 3 and Gen 4, cards that are specifically made for these troll decks and got no other use otherwise. Okay. Gets the double discard, my Precious Dark Passion switch. That's annoying, but I'm still in this damn game. It's only just the start. Gonna mill you to death, and I'm gonna enjoy it. These fucking pricks. But what was I saying? Yeah, in regards with Victini, what I was about to say before I went to this monologue with Snorlax, you gotta keep in mind, if you use that sort of a Pokemon, trying to use like a stage 1 fire deck with the Victinis, those 70 HP, it's such a big liability against Dusknoir, against Dragapult. It's just a bitch in general. Greninja, of course, can't forget about that. But I think I do want to showcase something with that, like a fire deck. Okay, so fuck you. Just gonna keep milling your fucking cards, and you won't get away with this. You know, I hate these decks with a passion, but when I get to play against them and I know that I get like a guaranteed win for no reason, it does give me some kind of pleasure. Like, I'm basically, like, if I win this game, it's not like I'm gonna struggle with a skill or something. I just made sure, okay, get the Zwellos out and just keep attacking and mill this guy to death. That's the plan. If I see like the Hydreigon, okay, we're gonna be able to mill 3 cards and kill the Snorlax too. But that's the thing. It's just very vanilla gameplay, like very basic gameplay. You know, if you wanted to build like a Mulock and these sort of deck out your opponent decks back in the day, the cards that were used in those decks, like POW Hand Extension and you know, your typical Crush and Hammers that were energy removal too back then, those could see play, like POW Hand Extension, it would see play in other decks that were not stall bullshit as well. You know? We didn't have cards that were like the Flute where you just get basic Pokemon on the bench from your opponent, which the only purpose is basically for something like this, to troll. What else to say, man? I don't want to be too annoying. Okay, dude, just hurry up, get what the fuck you're gonna get. Gets that little fan thing that it's gonna move the darkness energies. That's so fucking annoying. He failed with Eri though. No item cards in hand for you. And you put that on the Mimikyu. You know what it is though? I believe the ruling is if I attack that thing and I don't do damage, the tool doesn't even activate. So I think even if I get the Hydreigon EX out and attack, that tool is still going to be useless, so it's perfect. And speaking of which, I do top deck the Hydreigon. I'm going to get him out so I can deck you out even quicker and kill this son of a bitch. Beautiful. This could sort of backfire, but at the same time, he doesn't have shit going on. I'm milling his shit. There's no Snorlax even now, so who knows? I just want to make this guy suffer. Like, how does it feel to have your fucking cards get milled while you can't do shit? These punk-ass decks. I'm trying to think. I think this is like just the second time they printed this stupid Snorlax card. It was the one from Team Plasma, the original. And then I think this is either like the third or maybe only the second version with this stupid ability. They didn't bring it back again, besides now. Okay, discard the Rotums, absolutely beautiful. I really was banking on doing that. I needed to see an Ultra Ball to get rid of them. Because one of the ways he could have fucked me up was to just use Erika, get those active, and then I can't do shit. And yes, the Flute goes to hell. A few other cards go to hell. And the tool doesn't activate as I suspected. That's good. Otherwise, it would have been really bad. I was quick to evolve into Hydreigon, but it could have been bad. But now that I know that that tool is fucking useless, I'm just gonna destroy this guy, destroy his cards. Just trying to use these hoes to deck me out, or mill trainers. He did. But that's your supporter for the turn, and that's fine with me. I don't need most of the stuff you discard anyway. I got what I need to destroy you. Just keep attacking with Hydreigon. Discard 3 more cards. Nice, nice. Isn't this a pitiful match? Like, is this actually fun? I'm not sure. I don't know. The only pleasure I get out of this is just making these fucking trolls suffer when I can. So he can't do anything. Top deck and energy, good. Could use that, you never know what could happen. Lose 3 more cards. Boss's orders, okay, some good stuff. Counter catcher. Those getting out of the way. I'm close to decking you out. And he gets the dino. I guess he had another catcher. It's probably the last one because I milled a few. But it's fine. Even if I mill 1 card from your deck, you're still eventually going to get fucked. And if I see another Hydreigon, I can actually just use this guy too to attack. Damn, now that I think about it, yeah, I can even retreat, but we're not going to do that just yet. I don't want to be hasty. I could though, because there's no Snorlax anymore. I did play 1 and it goes for Xerosic. I'll discard a 1/1 Iano and Candy. Yeah, good job. He's close to decking out. I'm just gonna deck him out before he gets to do shit to me. Quite the pitiful match. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I took a prize too, but still need to get 5 if we're gonna win this way. And yeah, unfortunately for you, the only Pokemon I got in the deck is the Dino and the Rotoms that I discarded. That's it. So, I'm good with that shit with the flute. How many is he fucking running too? Like, I milled a bunch and he's still got more. Okay. So actually, yeah, I should have retreated and just attacked with the Hydreigon now that I think about it. Opportunity. But I'm just gonna slowly make you suffer. It works out this way too, because there's no way he can win. So he finally surrendered. Perfect. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this double feature. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a